Gu Enianian was the only daughter of the wealthy and powerful Gu family in the capital, doted on deeply by her three elder brothers since childhood. She and Shenwan, the top-tier 3 gold film emperor, were childhood sweethearts. Their elders arranged an informal baby engagement over drinks years ago. At the age of 7, Shenwan snatched the last strawberry cake from her, leaving a lingering impression on her heart. When she turned 18, Gu Enianian explicitly turned down the engagement and claimed she had no feelings for Shenwan. Comment indifferent. Shenwan only replied softly, "All right, I understand," seemingly unaffected at all. For the next 7 years, they lived separate lives. Shenwan reached the pinnacle of the entertainment industry, maintaining a cold, noble, and distant persona who kept everyone at arm's length. Gu Enianian studied abroad to escape him intentionally. Yet only Gu Enianian knew he never let go. For 7 straight years, every midnight on her birthday, an unfamiliar number sent a simple message only stating her current age. She blocked the number repeatedly, but he kept changing to new ones. The latest message reminded her she had reached the legal late marriage age, infuriating Gu Enianian. Persuaded by her mother's fake longing plea, she returned home, only to be tricked into joining the live romance variety show Heart Suspect the next day. Shocked to find Shenwan as a permanent resident guest in the variety villa, Gu Enianian realized her mother and the Shen family had conspired long ago. On camera, Shenwan remained cold and aloof, pretending to meet her for the first time, yet secretly whispered to criticize her short dress when no one noticed. Unable to hide his possessiveness, in the solo live interview, the director asked to check her phone lock screen. When unlocked, a WeChat message popped up clearly on camera from Shenwan, who had changed his remark name to "Do Not Reply." The ambiguous line, "Baby, when will you come back? I miss you," blew up the live barrage instantly. Gu Enianian lied awkwardly that it was spam, while Shenwan kept sending flirty teasing messages, completely throwing her off balance. Next came the room selection session. Gu Enianian deliberately chose the farthest corner room to avoid staying next to Shenwan. However, holding a special room swap right, Shenwan ignored everyone's gaze and announced he would exchange rooms with her, making up a far-fetched excuse of better lighting, embarrassing the other female guest Song Qingyun visibly. At night, taking advantage of the villa being owned by his cousin, with security and program staff all under his control, Shenwan turned off the corridor surveillance and blocked Gu Enianian at her door, pinning her against the door. He confessed he had endured and waited for 7 years, seeing through her deliberate avoidance. He also revealed their parents had already renegotiated the engagement. Ruffling her hair gently, he reminded her the room had poor sound insulation with ambiguous undertones, declaring firmly he would never let her go again. The show launched its first date selection round, where male guests released invitation VCRs. Sitting before a grand piano, Shenwan played a melody composed originally by Gu Enianian when she was 18, openly saying, "A girl owes me a song, and I want her to sing it back." It instantly swept the trending searches. Song Qingyun took the initiative to choose Shenwan's date route. Gu Enianian intended to pick an escape room to avoid him, but gave in after Shenwan hinted the narrow dark space might make him lose control. In the private concert hall, Shenwan pulled Gu Enianian onto the piano bench, domineeringly played the complete tune, and asked straightforwardly if she had a crush on him at 18. Streamed live nationwide. The hashtag Shenwan Gu Enianian 18 years old topped the trending list with the explosive tag. Their childhood sweetheart relationship was exposed, triggering chaos in the Gu family group chat. Her 3 elder brothers bombarded her with questions, and she could only explain it as program effect. At the formal dinner party, Song Qingyun clung closely to Shenwan, trying to create ambiguous moments, which fans shipped wildly. At the end of the dinner, Song Qingyun followed Shenwan to the terrace to confess. Shenwan kept his distance clearly, admitting he joined the show only to pursue someone. When he spotted Gu Enianian approaching, he instantly turned gentle and clingy. Acting coquettish lie about mosquito bites, drawing close to her publicly, he warned Song King-yeon coldly that she could never reach Goonie and Ian status. The next day, Song King-yeon quit the show due to poor health, and public opinion was quickly suppressed by the Shen family. A new guest, Jung Yoo-bai, joined the show. An elegant young director awarded at Cannes. He showed obvious fondness for Gu An, sharing similar tastes in literature and movies, making her feel comfortable and relaxed. His closeness to Gu An triggered Shenwan's paranoid sensitivity deeply. One afternoon, Shenwan snuck into Gu Nian's room, hugged her from behind while she napped, and counted precisely how long she chatted with Jung Yoo-bai. Every smile and every cup of tea he poured. He even took photos and set them as his phone wallpaper. His suppressed possessiveness accumulated for 7 years nearly got out of control. And he murmured about locking her up so she would never smile at others again. Dropping his cold disguise completely, Shenwan poured out his 7 years of suffering, looping her song thousands of times, dwelling on every trivial memory of their youth, forcing himself to pretend to be normal all year round until he was mentally exhausted. He begged humbly for her not to push him away. Moved by his deep affection and paranoia, Gu Eniani aunts often and agreed to give him time, refusing to reject him completely. Soon after, Jung Yoo-bai quit the show without warning. Gu Eniani accidentally saw Shenwan's phone messages and learned he had forced Jung Yoo-bai to withdraw by exchanging high-value industry resources. She finally realized Shenwan's paranoia and controlling desire were far stronger than she had imagined. On camera, Shenwan maintained his cold film emperor image with restrained interaction off camera. He waited silently outside her room late at night. Soft-hearted, Gu Enian invited him to stay in her room. In the family visiting segment, Shenwan's agent nearly exposed he joined the show solely for Gu Enian before stopping in time. Looking at her with caution and wariness, Gu Ian's eldest brother visited the set, protecting his sister, domineering lie on live broadcast, warning Shenwan the Gu family would never forgive him if he hurt her. Privately, he reminded Gu Enian of Shenwan's deep mind and extreme paranoia, advising her to think carefully. Gu Enian admitted she knew his flaws and was willing to accept all of him. A trivial gossip spread online that Shenwan stayed overnight in Gu Nian's room, dominating hot searches and triggering career downfall rumors. At the critical moment, Shen Entertainment issued an official statement, confirming the two families were longtime close friends and elders endorsed their relationship. It attached a 14-year-old group photo. 6-year-old Shenwan held half an apple left by 7-year-old Gu Enian earnestly, with the caption "Time will give the answer." Public opinion reversed immediately, and netizens went crazy over their faded childhood sweetheart romance. That night, Shenwan brought soup stewed by his mother to visit Gu Enian. Acting naturally and intimately touched, Gu Enian took the initiative to kiss his chin. They finally made their relationship official without further disguise. One recalled every tiny detail of her life from childhood, confessing he had fallen for her since the day she shared her apple 14 years ago. He admitted his twisted paranoia openly, saying Gu Enian was the only cure for him. Letting go of all hesitation, Gu Enian chose to embrace their obsessive mutual love bravely. At the season finale award ceremony, Shenwan and Gu Enian were unanimously voted the best CP. On stage, Shenhan confessed he joined the variety show only to find her after she returned home. He took out a red string she gave him years ago, her handwritten music score, and a plain ring. Abandoning his celebrity aura, he proposed solemnly and humbly, admitting his twisted personality and asking if she would marry him. Tearfully, Gu Enian put on the ring and kissed him deeply in front of nationwide cameras. After the show, they announced their relationship officially. Shenhan pinned a Weibo post. She shared half an apple with me. I will give her a lifetime in return. Gu Enian replied playfully, you may keep your twisted personality openly, for the cure is always with me, attaching their marriage certificate and old photos. 3 months later, the Shen family booked an entire island for their wedding. With the Gu family hosting the banquet, both elders were overjoyed. Gus's eldest brother warned Shenwan privately to cherish Gu and Yanyan on their wedding night. Slightly drunk Shenwan acted coquettish lie, admitting he was warned to treat her well forever. Looking at his peaceful sleeping face, Gu and Yanyan sighed that the half-apple from childhood had eventually brought them a lifelong companionship, willing to spend her whole life soothing his hidden paranoia beneath his cold exterior.